Welcome to Healthy Aging Life. What if I told you that the muscle loss you've been experiencing after 60 isn't just a natural part of aging? It's actually a result of missing one simple yet crucial food in your diet. Something you can easily find at your local grocery store. And the best part? This food has been scientifically proven to help reverse muscle loss, even in people well into their 70s and 80s. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. Have you noticed your legs getting weaker? Balance isn't as steady? Maybe your energy isn't what it used to be. Well, here's the shocking truth. This isn't inevitable. And it's not about some magic pill or fancy supplement. It's all about a real, everyday food that your body desperately needs to rebuild muscle, boost strength, and regain independence. And guess what? It's not too late. You can start today. Now, let me ask you, have you struggled with muscle weakness as you've gotten older? What about your balance or feeling more fatigued than you used to? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below and let's talk about it. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Healthy Aging Life, and ring the bell. You don't want to miss the simple, science-backed tips that could completely change the way you age. Let's get started on your journey to better health and strength. We all know that when we hit our 60s, our bodies begin to change. One of the most noticeable changes is muscle loss, often referred to as sarcopenia. But is it something that's unavoidable? The answer is no, it's not. While muscle loss is a part of the aging process, there's a bigger problem that most people overlook: a lack of a crucial nutrient in your diet, specifically protein, especially leucine-rich protein. Did you know that the main reason behind muscle loss in older adults is the body's diminished ability to absorb and use protein? This phenomenon is known as anabolic resistance. It means as we age, our muscles don't respond to protein the way they used to. This causes a breakdown in muscle growth and repair, leading to the weakening of muscles over time. But here's the good news. It's not impossible to reverse this process. What can we do about it? In many cases, it's not just about consuming protein. It's about how much you're eating, when you're eating it, and what kind of protein you're getting. Protein, especially from animal-based sources, contains leucine, which is a critical amino acid for muscle recovery and growth. Research shows that people with muscle loss, particularly in their 60s or older, can still rebuild muscle if they eat the right amount of high-quality protein and engage in some form of resistance exercise. But how exactly does this work? As we get older, our muscles become less sensitive to the effects of protein. Imagine your muscles as hard of hearing. The signals they once received loudly from your meals are now soft and barely noticeable. This is why muscle mass declines when we don't pay attention to our diet and activity levels. Now, you might be thinking, but I've tried everything and I still feel weak. Let me share an example of someone who proved that you can make a big difference. Tom, a 72-year-old man, found himself struggling to do normal tasks like walking upstairs or carrying groceries. His legs were weak and his balance was off. But after learning about anabolic resistance and starting a regimen of high-quality protein and simple resistance exercises, Tom regained his strength. In just a few months, his balance improved, and he even started golfing again. Isn't it incredible that something as simple as a better diet and light exercise can have such a transformative effect? What about you? Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker or your energy fading faster than before? If yes, you're not alone. But the good news is you can rebuild your muscle strength too. Now, you may be wondering, okay, but what type of food is going to help me rebuild muscle, especially after 60? Well, we'll dive into that next. Stay tuned for a simple but powerful food that's been proven to help restore your strength and keep you active well into your 70s and beyond. So, how can we recover the muscle strength we've lost? The answer is simple: leucine-rich protein. Leucine is an essential amino acid. It acts like a signal for your body to start the process of protein synthesis. This helps to build and repair muscles. And the best part? You can find leucine in some everyday foods. The most studied and effective sources of leucine are whey protein and eggs. Let's talk about whey protein for a second. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that people aged 70 and above, after using whey protein for just 12 weeks, saw a significant increase in muscle mass, improved leg strength, and faster walking speeds. Amazing, right? Whey protein has a high concentration of leucine, making it one of the best sources to stimulate muscle recovery and growth. If you're looking for a simple, fast way to boost muscle health, a scoop of whey protein can be a game changer. Now, what about something even more accessible? Eggs. Yes, the humble egg. Eggs are not only packed with high-quality protein, but they're also rich in leucine. Just 2 to 3 eggs in the morning provide a great start for building muscle. No special equipment needed, just a few eggs cooked the way you like. Isn't it fascinating that something as simple as eggs can play a huge role in muscle recovery? I think this is something that a lot of people overlook. If you're not including enough leucine in your diet, your body won't be able to rebuild muscle as efficiently. Imagine this, even someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger, the world-renowned bodybuilder and former governor, has emphasized the importance of protein in building and maintaining muscle. He's an excellent example of how proper nutrition and protein intake are key to staying strong, even as you age. So here's the thing, if you're over 60, you need to make sure you're eating enough leucine-rich foods. Whey protein and eggs should definitely be part of your diet, if you want to maintain muscle strength and keep your body functioning at its best. Now that we've covered the importance of leucine, let's move on to the next crucial step. It's not just about eating the right foods, it's also about when and how to eat them. Stay with me, because we're going to dive into the timing of your meals and how it can make all the difference in maximizing muscle recovery. But eating right is not enough. We need to add another important factor: resistance training. Muscles need a signal from the body to know that they are still necessary. If you don't exercise or stimulate your muscles, your body will gradually break them down. This is why sitting too much or being inactive can lead to rapid muscle loss. Studies have shown that just 2 resistance training sessions a week can lead to incredible results. Let's take Sandra, a 76-year-old woman, as an example. Sandra had difficulty doing simple tasks, like carrying groceries or climbing stairs. But after starting resistance training and getting the right amount of protein, she regained the ability to do these activities again. Her strength, balance, and mobility improved dramatically. Amazing, right? Now, here's the great part: you don't need fancy gym equipment or intense workouts. Simple exercises like squats, push-ups, and step-ups using just your body weight, or even resistance bands, can send a powerful signal to your muscles. These exercises don't require much space, and you can easily do them at home. Even starting with just 15 to 20 minutes twice a week can make a huge difference. And you know what? Even world leaders like Barack Obama emphasize the importance of staying physically active as they age. He's been vocal about how regular physical activity, especially bodyweight exercises, has helped him stay healthy and strong, even after leaving office. If he can do it, so can you. The point is, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, you can begin resistance training at any time. The key is consistency and gradually increasing the challenge. So, let's remember, 2 sessions a week, simple exercises, and a bit of protein afterward can work wonders. Now, we've discussed the importance of eating the right foods and exercising, but timing matters too. Let's move on to how and when you should eat to maximize your muscle recovery and growth. One common mistake people make is eating too much protein in one meal without distributing it properly throughout the day. This can reduce the effectiveness of muscle building because your body needs a sufficient amount of protein spread evenly to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. The key to proper protein distribution is breakfast, 30-35 g of protein. For example, whey protein combined with eggs. Lunch, 30-35 g of protein. For example, chicken and salad. Dinner, 35-40 g of protein. For example, salmon, vegetables, and brown rice. Why is this important? If you eat enough protein but only focus on dinner, your body won't get the strong enough signal throughout the day to build muscle effectively. The key is spreading your protein intake, so your body gets a consistent signal to keep building and repairing muscles. I'm sure many of you have heard about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He is known for his intense workouts, but he's also very mindful about how he fuels his body, with balanced meals that include protein at every meal. This consistency is one of the reasons why he has maintained such impressive strength and muscle mass over the years. The point is, protein distribution matters just as much as how much protein you eat. Imagine this: by spreading out your protein intake, your muscles will be continuously fed, and they'll stay in a muscle-building state all day long. So what's the takeaway here? Don't just focus on dinner. Start with a strong protein-rich breakfast and continue throughout the day. Now that you know how to distribute your protein, let's move on to another important topic: how and when to exercise to complement your meals. Because the right food at the right time is only part of the puzzle. Let's take a look at some real-life examples of people who have successfully maintained muscle and health as they've aged. One powerful story is about Barbara, an 82-year-old woman who battled cancer. Barbara didn't just survive, she thrived. Thanks to her consistent exercise and balanced diet over the years, Barbara recovered quickly after surgery and chemotherapy, even faster than many younger patients. Isn't that incredible? This story is a reminder that muscle health is not just important for helping us move around easily, but it's also crucial for fighting diseases and maintaining independence as we grow older. Barbara's recovery shows us that when you take care of your body, it can respond in amazing ways regardless of age. Now think about this. Imagine if we all had the same level of strength and resilience as Barbara. Wouldn't it be empowering? It's not just about lifting weights or running marathons. It's about maintaining muscle health so that we can continue to enjoy life, stay independent, and protect ourselves from illness. And it's not just Barbara. World leaders like Warren Buffett, the billionaire investor, are also vocal about the importance of staying active and maintaining health as they age. Despite being in his 90s, Warren Buffett plays bridge regularly and stays mentally and physically active, proving that good health and mental sharpness go hand in hand. The key takeaway is this: muscle health plays a huge role in maintaining your quality of life. If you take care of your muscles, you're setting yourself up for a better, more independent future. Now that we've seen how powerful muscle health can be, let's talk about what steps you can take today to start improving your own muscle strength. Finally, remember this: muscles are not just for lifting heavy things or walking from place to place. They are crucial for living a long, healthy life. Studies have shown that people with strong muscles have a lower risk of dying, are less likely to develop diseases, and have a better chance of staying independent for much longer. Isn't that powerful? Think about this for a second. Healthy muscles don't just help you carry groceries or climb stairs. They are your biological insurance policy, protecting you against disease, injury, and even the natural process of aging. So, starting today, invest in your muscles like they are a precious asset. Eat high-quality protein, engage in resistance training, and maintain a healthy lifestyle. And here's the best part: no matter how old you are, you can always start fresh and begin building a strong, resilient body. Just take small steps, whether that's adding more protein to your diet or starting with simple resistance exercises. I know it can be overwhelming to think about making a change, but think about someone like Martha Stewart, who is in her 80s and still maintains an active lifestyle. She continues to do things like yoga and regular walking, proving that it's never too late to take care of yourself. Muscle health is the foundation of a strong and independent future. Invest in it now, and your future self will thank you. Let's move on to the next step, where we'll talk about how to start today and make those small, impactful changes. So here's the big question: are you ready to take control of your health? Starting today, you can begin making small changes that will have a big impact. It doesn't matter your age. It's never too late to build strength and maintain muscle health. Whether it's eating more protein, adding resistance training to your routine, or just moving more each day, these small steps can make all the difference. Have you ever thought about how your muscles affect your overall health? What's one change you can make today to start improving your muscle strength? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and let me know what's worked for you, or if you have any questions. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Healthy Aging Life for more tips on aging with strength and vitality. Remember, your body is your most valuable asset. Invest in it now and it will pay off for years to come. Let's start this journey together, step by step. You've got this.